A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will start fourth lecture of chapter limits. So class, in previous lecture I have discussed the formula related to limits, and now in today's lecture I will discuss the questions related to limits. So now see the questions. Question is, limit x tends to 1. Evaluate the limit. Limit x tends to 1, 2x minus 3 into root over x minus 1 whole upon 2x square plus x minus 3. Now this is the question and we have to simplify its limits. So first of all you have to factorize this term. So what we can write? See the solution. In solution, limit x tends to 1, 2x minus 3 root x minus 1 whole upon, this one I have to factor it. So 3 to 6, so factor will be 2x minus 1 and x minus 3, x minus 1. See, its factor will be 2x plus 3, not 2x plus 3 and x minus 1. So this is 2x square and minus 2x plus 3x, result is x, and now minus 3. Now this one we can write is equal to limit x tends to 1, 2x minus 3 root over x minus 1 whole upon, this is 2x plus 3 and this x minus 1 we can write root over x minus 1 into root over x plus 1. Now from numerator and denominator root over x minus 1 part will cancel out. So now you have to put its limit. So when you will put its limit x tends to 1, so what you will get the result? Result you will get 2x minus 3 whole upon, or limit x tends to 1, 2x minus 3 whole upon limit x tends to 1, 2x plus 3 into limit x tends to 1 root over x plus 1. Now what will be its result? When you will put its limit x tends to 1, so 2 into 1 minus 3, result will be minus 1. So minus 1 whole upon, this is 1, 2 1s are 2 plus 3, result is 5. Now this is 1 plus 1 2, so result you will get minus 1 upon 10. Minus 1 upon 10 is the answer. See, this question is completed. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is, related to the formula x to the power n minus a to the power n whole upon x minus a format. Result is n times a to the power n minus 1. Question is limit x tends to 2 or evaluate evaluate the limit x tends to 2, x to the power 10 minus 1024 whole upon x minus 2. This is x minus 2. Now see the solution. Solution is given limit x tends to 2, x to the power 10 minus, this one we can write 1024, it is given, whole upon x minus 2. Now limit x tends to 2, x to the power 10 minus 2 to the power 10 whole upon x minus 2. And now this is the formula of, since x to the power n or limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n whole upon x minus a, result is n times a to the power n minus 1. So now its result will be limit x tends to 2, x to the power 10 minus 2 to the power 10 whole upon x minus 2 format will be n times, means 10 times 2 to the power 9. 10 times 2 to the power 9. So what will be its result? See, 2 to the power 9. 10 times 2 to the power 9 and 2 to the power 9 result is 5 to the 512. So its answer will be 5120. Now this is the answer. Now question number 2 is completed. Now see. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question related to exponential and infinite terms also. So see, now question number 3 is evaluate the limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to plus n whole upon n. We have to solve. It's a limit. Now see, question is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n and whole upon this is given n square, not n. We have to evaluate. So see the solution. Solution is, since limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus up to plus n whole upon n square. Now you know this is the sum of n terms of sequence. Now its result we can write n tends to infinity, its result is n plus 1 whole upon 2 times n square. This one we can write, and you know its formula is one plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus up to plus n, result is n plus 1 by 2. This is the formula. Now its result will be, suppose this n is cancelled out, so result will be 1 by 2 limit n tends to infinity, result is n plus 1 by n. Now its result, we can write 1 by 2, 1 plus limit, this is n by n1 and this is 1 by n. So limit n tends to infinity 1 by n, and 1 by n, n tends to infinity, result will be 0. So 1 by 2 plus 1, result will be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 1, result will be 1 by 2. Now 1 by 2 is the answer. See, 1 by 2 is the answer. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question number 4. Question number 4 is question number 4 is limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos 2x whole upon x square. So now use the formula. See the solution. Given limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos 2x upon x square. Now since cos 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 times sin square x, this is the formula. This is the formula. Now limit x tends to 0, 1 minus 1 plus 2 times sin square x whole upon x square. Now minus 1 plus 1 will cancel out. So its result will be limit x tends to 0, 2 times this one we can write sin x upon x whole square. Now see, next step, 2 times limit x tends to 0, sin x upon x whole square. And now you know by Sandwich theorem, since you know the formula, limit theta tends to 0, sin theta upon theta value is 1 by Sandwich theorem. Therefore 2 times 1 square, its result will be 2. Now 2 is the answer. Now question number 4 is completed. See, now I will come to the next question, question number 5. Question number 5 is limit x tends to 0, tan x minus sin x whole upon x cube. This is our question. Tan x minus sin x whole upon x cube. Now see the solution. Limit x tends to 0, tan x minus sin x, when we will convert tan x upon, in terms of sin x and cos x, so sin x upon cos x minus sin x whole upon x cube. Now if you will take the LCM, of numerator. So what will get the result? Limit x tends to 0, sin x in curly bracket 1 minus cos x upon cos x and whole upon x cube. Now limit x tends to 0, you know, this one we can write sin x upon x into 1 minus cos x whole upon x square into 1 upon cos x. Now we have to operate the limit on 3 parts. So see, this will be 1, limit x tends to 0, sin x upon x. Now second term will be limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos x we can write by using the formula 2 times sin square x by 2 whole upon x square. Now with into sin 1 upon limit x tends to 0 of cos x. Now see, after putting its value by sandwich theorem, limit theta tends to 0, sin theta upon theta value is 1, and this calculation will be 2 and this calculation will be 1. So 1 into 2 into 1, result you will get 2. See, this will be not 2, this will be 1 by 2, because we have to rationalize by 2. So 2 by 2 means this one we can write x square by 2, and this one we can write 2 by 4. So x by 2 will be 1, so 1 by 2 result will be answer. Now this calculation will be 1 by 2, so answer will be 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the answer. 1 by 2 is the answer. Now question number 5 is completed. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question number 6. Question number 6 is question number 6 is evaluate the limit, and limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus b to the power x whole upon, suppose this is given x, we have to evaluate this limit. So see the solution. Now given operation of limits, limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus b to the power x whole upon x, this one we can write, and you know formula limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 whole upon x, result is log of a base e. This is the formula. Now we can write these statements. Limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 minus b to the power x minus 1 and whole upon x. Now we can write this limit x tends to 0 a to the power x minus 1 whole upon x minus limit x tends to 0 b to the power x minus 1 whole upon x. Its result will be log of a base e minus log of b base e, and after calculation its result will be log of a by b base e. Now this is the answer, base e. Now this is the answer. Now see, this is the answer. Question number 6 is completed. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question number 7. Question number 7 is evaluate the limit x tends to 0 a to the power sin x minus 1 whole upon x. This is given sin x. So you know the formula. Related to the limit, since limit x tends to 0 a to the power x minus 1 whole upon x is equal to log of a base e. Now and since x tends to 0, this implies we can write sin x will tend to 0. Operate sin x on both the sides, so sin 0 will be 0. So limit sin x tends to 0 a to the power sin x whole upon में sin x is equal to log of a base e. Now this is the answer. See, question number 7 is completed. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question number 8. Question number 8 is limit x tends to 0 e to the power x, this is e, minus e to the power x whole upon x. We have to evaluate this limit. Now see the solution. Solution is limit x tends to 0 e to the power x, we can write e to the power x minus 1 minus e to the power x minus 1 minus 1 and whole upon this, suppose x. Now this one we can write limit x tends to 0 e to the power x minus 1 whole upon x with negative sign, limit x tends to 0 e to the power x minus 1 whole upon, suppose this is minus x, so this is plus. Now you know the formula, limit theta tends to 0, e to the power theta minus 1 whole upon theta, value is 1. This is the formula. Now this format will be 1 and this format will be also 1. So you know, since x tends to 0, this implies minus x will tends to also 0. So this will be 1. Now what will be its result? Its result will be 1 plus 1, 2. And now 2 is the answer. Now question number 8 is completed. See.